The Tao is dark and unfathomable. How can it make her radiant? Because she lets it. Since before time and space were, the Tao is. It is beyond is and is not. How do I know this is true? I look inside myself and see. 22. If you want to become whole, let yourself be partial. If you want to become straight, let yourself be crooked. If you want to become full, let yourself be empty. If you want to be reborn, let yourself die. If you want to be given everything, give everything up. The Master, by residing in the Tao, sets an example for all beings. Because he doesn't display himself, people can see his light. Because he has nothing to prove, people can trust his words. Because he doesn't know who he is, people recognize themselves in him. Because he has no goal in mind, everything he does succeeds. When the ancient masters said, if you want to be given everything, give everything up, they weren't using empty phrases. Only in being
Hello,
led by
I'm
the Tao
Dr.
can
Tsoi,
you
the
truly yourself.
acupuncturist and the herbalist. Of course,
Express
the
yourself
artist.
completely,
So
then keep
today we're
quiet.
going to
Be
continue
like the
to cope
forces
this
of
art.
nature. When it
And
blows, there
of
is
course,
only
use
wind.
the
When it rains,
try to
there
do
is only rain. When the clouds
unexpected.
pass, the sun shines
And
through.
this is some
If
the
you open
art
yourself to
I
the
did
Tao,
last
you
time.
are at one with the
I
Tao
want to
and
see
you can
what's going
embody it
on.
completely. If
Yeah.
you open yourself
So,
to insight, you are at
that's
one
good.
with insight
I
and you
think
can
we'll
use
study
it
some more
completely.
cook.
If you open yourself to loss, you are at one with
Take
loss
some.
and you can accept it completely. Open yourself to the Tao, then trust your natural responses, and everything will fall into place.
Interesting.
24.
Oh, that's
He
cool.
who stands on tiptoe doesn't stand firm. He who rushes ahead doesn't go far. He who tries to shine dims his own light. He who defines himself
Try to
can't
break
know who
this
he
down
really
more.
is. He who has power over others can't empower himself. He who clings to his work will create nothing that endures. If you want to accord with the Tao, just do your job, and let go. 25. There was something formless and perfect before the universe was born. It is serene, empty, solitary, unchanging, infinite, eternally present. It is the mother of the
Today,
universe. For
I'm
lack
going
of
to
a
throw
better
some
name,
other
I call it
painting
the
just to
Tao.
recope them.
It
You
flows
can
through
see
all
I
things,
have
inside and
all
outside, and returns to the origin of all things. The Tao is great. The universe is great. Earth is great. Man is great. These are the four great
and
powers.
also I have some
Man
this
follows the earth.
magazine I
follows
just
the universe.
received.
The universe
Kind
follows
of
the Tao.
interesting.
The Tao follows only itself.
See what they have here.
26. The heavy is the root of the light. The unmoved is the
That's a
source of
beautiful
all
eyes.
movement.
So
Thus
maybe
the
work.
master travels all day without leaving home. However
Oh,
splendid the
that's a
views,
beautiful
she
ladies
stays
there.
serenely in herself.
Anyway, so
Why should the lord of the country
what's
flit
that?
about like a fool?
Hands.
If you
Okay.
let yourself be blown to and fro, you
Oh
lose
my
touch
God.
with your root. If you
That's
let
a
others
become-
move you, you lose
Yeah,
touch
have
with
more
your root.
ladylike,
27.
more lady stuff.
A good traveler
Okay,
has
how
no
about the
fixed
house?
plans and is not intent
Okay.
upon arriving. A good artist lets his
Okay.
intuition
What's
lead
the
him
other? Oh.
wherever it wants.
Lady's
A good
face again. Did
scientist
you see
has
that?
freed himself of
So
concepts
anyway,
and keeps
so I
his
just
mind open to
didn't
what
cook.
is.
Oh, the other one.
Thus the master
they
is
all
available
looks
to
beautiful.
all people and doesn't reject
So-
anyone. He is ready to use all situations and doesn't waste anything.
So little
This is
cook.
called
So we're gonna see.
embodying
Oh,
the
this,
light.
did you see that? Oh,
What
these
is
are
a good
legs.
man but a bad man's teacher? What is a bad man but a good man's job? If you don't understand
lady.
this,
What's that?
you
This is a
will get
man.
lost.
What's
However
him? What's he
intelligent you
doing?
are,
So
it is the
jewelry?
great secret.
Yeah.
28.
Anyway. Oh, this
Know
have a
the
little
male,
sketch
yet keep
painting.
to the
Yeah, that's
female.
good.
Receive the world in your arms. If you
So
receive
this
the
will become
world,
interesting.
the
I think
Tao
I have
will
enough
never
there.
leave you and you will be
Oh,
like
and
a little
also I
child.
get some
Know
branches.
the white,
I get
yet
that in my
keep to the
driveway.
black. Be a pattern for the world. If you are
I
a
think
pattern
that's
for the
interesting.
world, the Tao will be strong inside you and there will be nothing you can't do. Know the personal, yet keep to the impersonal. Accept the
Anyway,
world as it is.
so I think I
If you
have
accept
enough
the
for
world,
today.
the Tao will be
So
linked
let me
inside
blindfold
you and
it.
you will return to your
Try to
primal
cook
self.
this
The
art
world
just
is
to make
formed
sure
from the void, like utensils
get
from the
something
block of wood.
unexpected.
The master knows the utensils,
So the whole
yet
idea
keeps
is,
to the block.
and
Thus she
to
can
try
use
to
all
get
things.
this
29.
unknown stuff.
Do you want to improve the world? I don't think it can be done. The world is sacred. It can't be improved. If you tamper with it, you'll ruin it. If you treat it like an object, you'll lose it. There is a time for being ahead, a time for being behind, a time for being in motion, a
See,
time
the
for
fast,
being
the
at
slow,
rest,
you know,
a time
sometimes
for
they make
being
a difference.
vigorous,
When
a
you
time
have a
for
little
being
more
exhausted, a
splash.
time for being safe, a time for being in danger. The master sees things as they are, without trying to control them. She lets them go their own way, and resides at the center of the circle. 30. Whoever relies on the Tao in governing men doesn't try to force issues or defeat enemies by force of arms. For every force there is a counterforce. Violence, even well-intentioned, always rebounds upon oneself. The master does his job and then stops.
Alright, I think
He
I have enough
understands
for
that the
today.
universe is forever
Let me
out of
see what's
control,
going on
and
here.
that trying to
Oh.
dominate events goes against the current of the Tao.
That's
Because
pretty
he
cool.
believes in himself, he doesn't try to convince
Pretty
others.
cool.
Because he is content with himself, he
Disaster
doesn't
look
need others'
right
approval.
now.
Because
But
he
I'm sure they're
accepts
going to look
himself,
beautiful.
the whole world
And
accepts
also,
him.
I kind of surprised,
31.
you know, all this magazine
Weapons
stuff.
are the tools of
Sometimes
violence.
they may
All
become
decent men detest
beautiful
them.
painting for me.
Weapons are the
So
tools
that's
of
the whole
fear.
idea.
A decent man
You
will
want to
avoid
get
them
this
except in
unknown.
utmost
Look at
necessity,
this
and,
lady's
if
pictures.
compelled, will
Oh.
use them only with
When
the
the
utmost
ladies have
restraint.
some
Peace is
color
his
on
highest
their face.
value.
That
If the
looks
peace has been
interesting.
shattered, how can
Okay,
he be content?
this looks very
His
cool
enemies
actually.
are not demons,
We're gonna see
but
what's the
human
result.
beings like
So
himself.
we just have to keep
He
cooking.
doesn't wish them personal
So that's
harm,
the whole idea.
nor
Oh,
does he
this is
rejoice
on the
in
side
victory.
here. Still
How could
keep
he
draping.
rejoice in victory and delight
And
in the
that's
slaughter of
become
men?
very interesting.
He enters a battle
Very
gravely,
interesting.
with sorrow and with great compassion,
That's
as if
very
he were
interesting.
attending a funeral.
Okay.
32.
So thank you for
The
watching.
Tao can't be perceived. Smaller than an electron, it contains uncountable galaxies. If powerful men and women could remain centered in the Tao, all things would be in harmony. The world would become a paradise. All people would be at peace, and the law would be written in their hearts. When you have names and forms, know that they are provisional. When you have institutions, know where their functions should end. Knowing when to stop, you can avoid any danger. All things end in the Tao as rivers flow into the sea. 33. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. If you realize that you have enough, you are truly rich. If you stay in the center and embrace death with your whole heart, you will endure forever. 34. The great Tao flows everywhere. All things are born from it, yet it doesn't create them. It pours itself into its work, yet it makes no claim.